We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up ORCA USD. Take a look at what's going on in the market. We are in the monthly time frame. Price action. Last candle in the market is a doji. It's an indecisive market, so we don't know if this market is going to go up or down. We have to see a pattern or a candle engulf this candle to upside or downside and close out eventually to that high. Even if it starts closing out here and then work its way out, that's also fine. So at least by this third candle be enough to show is a closing breakout and that market could shoot up. Same way with the downside. Headed down to the weekly time frame. A price action candle. It's a doji but a longer wick, so it could have created some area of support or dip down here. So we got to figure out what's going on. Also, what we're going to do is let's add our midpoint, price action, highs, lows. Mid is say about right here, maybe a little, yeah, it's about right there. So we can see that market started off at a high, bounced up and down, or maybe just pushed down. Can't really tell until we walk down a time frame. We can also see that price did break this midpoint. So you can see price broke that midpoint with the price action candle currently active. And we're going to see if we can see a retest in there. Something's going on at this area. And don't forget about second level highs and second level lows in that market as well. And price like it spiked that second level lows. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab another SR line and place it right here on this level so you can see what's going on in that area. And we probably could press one at the top. We're going to leave that alone. Headed down to the daily time frame. Yeah, we did see that push down, so that was a good area. We put that SR line, that second level low. So second level lows is being respected. So we can see price action started up at a high, broke the midpoint, came back to return to the midpoint, tagged that area of resistance multiple times, once, twice, three times. On that fourth time, but that fourth time is a retest. Let's take a look at that price action candle. So that price action candle is a doji. The first, second, third, or the last 3 to 4 candles look like the last 3 candles are dojis. The fourth one is a doji slash could be a inverted hammer. So, but at the end of the day, it's still a doji because all that market's still working its way sideways. Price action did not engulf the previous body yet, so it's having a hard time to break in that area. But we do see the break and market return back to that retest. So we're going to identify see if we can identify a engulfing pattern that's going to push that market down. If we do, it'll be market hitting that resistance, and that'll be first leg, and the market just shoots down for engulfing, or unless it comes back on the second time, and then finally push down. So it could come from a single top, so that's the break and retest, or if it shoots up from that area, be respected. That's that first leg, second leg, third leg is the retest currently. But we got to see a green candle that's going to engulf price action candle or start working its way up in that direction for that fourth leg, hit that retest at that midpoint, and the market's working its way up. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. Price action on this 4-hour time frame is a hammer. Market price action working its way down from that area of resistance. Multiple pushes to that top. You think if we have to tag these areas to that top overall, we tagging the areas of that spikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's about 5 spike ups to the high. Okay, 5 touches to that high of that resistance. Market can't break, and now it's pushing back down. Also, in between this SR line of the midpoint and the second level lows, think about putting another midpoint here. We can see that market is trying to break, or probably broke that midpoint. We're going to see if we could identify some type of retest in that market, but that market pushed down further, or that market did the retest already and came down further. Maybe it's being respected. Maybe it's respecting this second level lows. maybe trying to push up eventually, unless we got some side-by-side candles in that market. Let's identify as we walk down further, headed down to the 3. Bearish hammer, market still working its way down. Price action candle is below the previous body. Okay, price action wick is below the previous wick, so markets, you can see that market's working its way down. Also, we can also see that market is at that area of support. But the SR line on that 3-hour time frame, headed down to the 2. Okay, 2, 3, 2 is identifying the same thing, headed down to the 1. Okay, we had some type of retest here, so market broke something, came back to retest. Okay, because we got that side-by-side consolidation with the second last candle and third to last candle. Price action candle, look at this is the push, it's pushing down further, and we can see that why. Price action body is below the previous body. Okay, price action wick is below the previous wick, and that's a chance that market can still push down, but we can see price action is tagging that second level low, so we're going to see if it's going to respect it. So market could be consolidating sideways. We're going to put in that sideways consolidation now, and if we see differently, we'll change up. Headed down to the 45. Okay, 45, 145 is the same. Headed down to the 30. Side by side, now we started seeing that market consolidate in this area here. Side by side candles. Price action. This price action candle is a hammer, bearish. It's very strong and dominant. Didn't go off the second last candle body. Okay, trying to close out against that wick, but having a hard time. So wicks are side by side. So it's something going on in that market. Let's see what we can identify as we walk down. Okay, 15, 30 and 15 identifying the same thing side by side. And 5 minutes, we got 4 pushes down to that bottom of that area of support. So we have market spike down once, market spike down twice, market spike down 3 times, market spike down 4. Price action candles are doji, so market's in that area of consolidation between the second and last candle. Head down to the 3 minute. Still consolidation with some retest in that market, so we got a break and retest of that area. So market broke, came back to retest with the green candle, pushed down further. Second last candle came back to retest, market's pushing down. Market price is hanging around at that low area, as we can see with price. So price did not engulf the previous wick to push that market down. Price action candle actually just turned to a doji, showing and telling us that the market is going to still continue sideways until we receive some type of engulfing pattern. Headed down to the 1 minute, see what we see. Oh, this looks okay. So this is structure forming. So it's a type of pattern inside of patterns. So we can find it on this 1 minute time frame, putting the market up for resistance. Okay, so let's draw it out. Multiple pushes to that top. So let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest. Market pushed once, retest, and the market sitting at a retest at that low. So that's 3 pushes to that top of that resistance, maybe 4, just because we have the retest with the wick, but we're going to really pay attention to this 3 pushes to the top and the retest. So we're going to see if that market's going to push down after this, unless we get that. If we get an engulfing pattern to that downside, market's pushing down. We get an engulfing pattern to that upside, market push back up to that resistance, and then we'll be looking for the break and the retest of that area of that resistance to work its way up. If not, market's going to break that downtrend, break that support, the continuation of that downtrend. Okay, guys, very important information. Please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Click on images, take 1 picture at a time, a little bit every day. Also, breakout retest strategy. Very important information, guys. This is shown every single time in the market on every chart. Maybe not the monthly and the weekly all the time, depending on how much is being formed. But we want to pay attention to the market breaking out that area, that resistance for the retest, and breaking out the area of support. And for the retest, you have to identify and know what it's going to look like each and every time. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. ORCA USD.